Dragon Age Dreadwolf is expected to release later this year, says Industry Insider. Vicky Blake over at Eurogamer. EA and BioWare are pretty confident that Dragon Age Dreadwolf will release later this year. That's according to Industry Insider Jeff Grubb, who said on the Game Mess podcast that whilst it wasn't clear when the game would next be shown, it will be released this year. I suspect Dragon Age Dreadwolf will probably pop up this summer, Grubb said. Thanks to WCCF Tech. Quote, I don't know when it'll be shown, but I assume it will be shown sometime this summer. Could happen at any time though. It will be released later this year, I heard, Grubb added. They're pretty confident about that. Doesn't mean it's a guarantee. Could slip, but right now, internally, they expect to release later this year. In December, BioWare released a new Dragon Age Dreadwolf teaser, only then to say that the game won't be getting a full reveal until summer Q3 2024. Scott, you know what that is? It's called the Summer Games Fest.
Yep, that's definitely where my mind was going.
Absolutely. That's when we see this game. I'm a little shocked, honestly, that we're going to get it this year, though. Was that something you were expecting?
I haven't really thought or heard of Dragon Age in a very long time, actually. And that's what had me wonder. I almost forgot about this entirely.
I'm interested to see how this falls, right? Because right now, what we do know that we're supposed to be getting, Star Wars Outlaws, but that's out of Ubisoft, right? And then Assassin's Creed Red, that's again out of Ubisoft. And then we're going up against EA with Dragon Age in the summer. Like, do we get that this summer, or are they going to wait till fall and compete with another Call of Duty, right? Like, that's, you got to pick your battles. And I don't know if Dragon Age has the name it once had. It doesn't have that recognition, right? Does that play into your head at all? Man, Dragon Age. Like, dude, my kids don't have a clue what Dragon Age is.
No, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if the average gamer nowadays knows anything about Dragon Age. I kind of almost missed it in high school when everybody was talking about Dragon Age 2.
Right.
And Origins. And I think I had Inquisition, but I played it for a couple hours and fell out of it. So unfortunately, it missed me.
Sure.
But this is hopefully really exciting news for somebody. Dragon Age is your series and you've been waiting forever. This is something, at least.
Could this put BioWare back on the map?
Oh.
Right.
I would like BioWare to really retake their throne at the top.
BioWare was such a renowned studio that people were like, man, you talk about BioWare, you know you're in for some high quality, amazing content, right? You're going to get an incredible game. Dragon Age, when it started, Scott, never hooked me either. And then 2, I saw had a huge change from what the original was. And then you get into Inquisition, and like, people loved it, man. Like, there's definitely a hardcore following, and I can appreciate it, man, because there's some games I live and die by, right? But at the same time, is it enough to pull in others who aren't the hardcore? The hardcore right now is probably, I don't want to say small, but smaller than what it should have been, because it's been so long, right? And then BioWare's had a few missteps along the way as they try to expand into other ideas. But this needs to be their road to redemption, I think, at this point, right? There's going to be a lot of heads to roll if this doesn't go well over at EA. 700 layoffs just recently, last week. What happens if Dragon Age Dreadwolf doesn't do good numbers? Does that mean more layoffs? Dude, 2024 sucks already. We don't need more people laid off. I'm really hoping that this game speaks to not only the hardcore fans, but us, those who don't play Dragon Age, those who don't know anything about Dragon Age. Is this where we now become Dragon Age fans? Is the biggest thing.
I hope so. I really hope this drives BioWare right back up to the top, because I want more Mass Effect. And even though this series doesn't speak to me exactly, I want them to be in the best situation so we can get into the Mass Effect.
Absolutely. Only good things for the studio, right, is what we're all hoping for. We all want to play a good game. I'm very curious to see what this looks like in the summer. I figure we'll find out more. Summer's Game Fest, dude, makes total sense.